Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. Amen. We got that sure out the way. Now, I'm gonna be an honest person. I ain't did this in a minute. This is more for me than you. You know, I've always been told that YouTube is for businesses, but for me, it's like advertising, marketing, stuff like that. By the way, I still do Peak Enterprises, and the government, you know me, Michael W. Lee, birthday 7/12/84, Columbus, GA, zip code 31904. Anyway, I'm not going to spend my time and money with trying to register my business with with how will go down and get a business license, because I mean, what's the point? I've did that once before, and it wasn't bad, but I'm gonna keep going until they be like, yeah, we're gonna need you to register. So then I register, but until then I'm not. It's other things that I can spend my $80 on. you know um and to be frank, to be honest, it's just like, say if you were a pilot, and you are a airplane pilot, and you have to be careful because you might get tickets every once in a while, or maybe a citation or two. Or if you drive and you have a driver's license or a permit, or you have car insurance, even though you don't drive, you just have car insurance just because you go out a lot and you know people and whatnot. So just in case anything happen, you'll have insurance for yourself. I mean, it's not hard. Just tell them, like, go to a car insurance place, be like, you know what, my name is such and such. Like, hello, my name is such and such car insurance place, and I would like to buy car insurance with you all. Uh, monthly. I would like for y'all to pick me up an insurance policy. I do not drive actively or nothing like that. However, I do go out pretty much every day and a lot with different people, and I want to make sure that I am held I want to make sure I'm held liable and accountable for what I have, just in case anything happens. I will be okay. I will have something, and I don't have to worry about other people. All right, so bim, then they'll tell you what you need to do, and they'll tell you, you know, you should just tell them that, like, yeah, I want car insurance and I don't drive. I just want liability and passenger insurance, whatever you want to call it, and then they'll tell you how much. You know, most car insurance shouldn't. If you know about vehicles, you know that you can lease a vehicle, or you can, depending on where you are in the world. Sometimes they say let, but in the United States you can lease or finance. Or if you in England, you can lease or let, and then that determines how much you pay every month, so you can keep that car, so you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. But I said that to say this, I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, you get the gist. Um. Anyway. I wanted to say I have not been posting because I had surgery, and I had a had surgery on my eye. It was glaucoma. I had a trab. This is not the first time I had it. The first time I had it was a year or two back, and it kind of, it helped. I saw an improvement, and things start to get, you know, um, I guess medically better. Because me particularly, I didn't notice a change in my vision or anything like that. But I guess medically, doctor wise, they did, and so they wanted me to have a procedure. And you know, the first time it happened, no big deal. I recovered like 4 to 6 weeks, and then there you go. The second time it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, a trabeculotomy or glaucoma surgery, it is a outpatient surgery. So they bring you in, and they put you in a gown, and they, you know, um, they hook you up, take your blood pressure and heart rate, and they start an IV, and then they do anesthesia, and then they release some of the pressure in your eye. Or it could be that it needs cleaning out, because that's what happened to mine. They had did the surgery. Everything was, it wasn't bad. It was like, okay, that first time. So I guess it was this is my third one. But the third one was just to clean it out. So it wasn't like, you know, we it didn't work. It just needed to be cleaned out. And second time they did the surgery, I went, like completely, I went completely blind. I still had like I still saw shapes and colors and whatnot, but when it ended up happening, they said it was a air bubble or blood or something like that, and so they had to go back in the next day and wash it out. I don't know, it's kind of all the blur, so I'm not able to say a lot about that because you know, like I thought it was okay. Like okay, it's like I would go in and out, you know, sleep, and the next day, the third time they was going to do the procedure, I didn't even plan on going to the hospital because I just had to go to the doctor and just to make sure that everything was okay. And when they looked at my eye, or at North Columbus Eye Center, Dr. Severely, when they looked at my eye, it was like he was like, you have some bleeding, or you need to wash it out. Um, I guess that's my second and third time it happened, and that was the reason why that second time it happened. I was told by the nurses that and the medical the medical people that work there, because he's like the only, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's the only doctor there. But anyway, I was told, did I did I just okay? I was told by them that um yeah, I was told by them that they needed to do the procedure again. Um, because not because it didn't work, but because they needed to wash some stuff out, and so they was like, we need to do the procedure again to wash some stuff out. No, so they did. So first time it needed it. The second time they did it, they washed the washed out the stuff in my eye, and the third time, you know, I guess it was the third time. Anyway, the third time they had to get the air bubble out, and that's basically what happened. Now I'm recovering from like two surgeries back, and I'm glad I got mine in when I got it in. The thing is like I just didn't, it's kind of difficult to, in my opinion, to go into a new year like that. I actually went into this year. Well, not this year, but okay. Look, when I'm doing this video, it's 2019. I went into 2019 not being able to see, and I just, you know, and me particularly, it might be a lot to them, like my doctor and the nurses that work there, and my mom, but it's not to me because it's what I was taught, at school. Because I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but when I went to school, I when I went to school, and this is very specific. This is very specific. All right, so when I went to school, when I was in elementary school, they actually at times took me aside so that they could talk to me about, being blind, by being disabled. You know what I'm saying? And so you can't tell me that, this is a lot, because it's not. It just happens, I learned about Braille when I was in elementary school. I learned about seeing eye dogs. I learned about vision, and what it takes to see. I said I learned about glaucoma, what I had or have, how you want to put it. I learned about all that, and so I don't tell nobody, but that's what I use to get me through this ordeal. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go blind one day anyway. I'm gonna be an honest person. I don't tell nobody this, but that's what they prepare me for. I don't tell my mama that, hey, one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm not gonna see. And you might think it's a big deal, but I'm not. I don't think it's a big deal. And the reason I don't think it's a big deal is because I was made that way. Look, I'm just being honest. Being, having glaucoma, or okay, no big deal. But when you have what I have in my, I like, my vision is I can see, my right eye was limited. I can see in my, or I can't see in my left eye because it stopped developing, but I have limited vision in my right. But what I'm saying is I'm double at the exposure rate for something to happen to me, because not only do I have glaucoma, but I have a part of me that's not developed yet, and your body is not that kind of body. When if there is a problem in your body, then what's going to end up happening is you're going to try and resolve it yourself internally, and it's going to keep growing back and keep growing. It's just like grass. It's just like when you cut your grass, like when your grass grow. Yeah. Yeah. You have to make sure you cut your grass. You have to make sure. I guess some people do this. I don't know if everybody do this. You have to make sure your grass is fertilized, and you have to make sure it's green and don't have anything that's gunky or anything like that. But some gunk is good gunk. But I tell you, I just so that's what I use because I've seen it way worse. There have been so many blind people that just blind that just don't know, that just don't know what it look like what the world looks like, and I used that. I was like, you know what? I know what this look like. I know, and so I'm gonna use that until my change come. And so, and if it don't, then I'm gonna have to address it then. But I would, I had that surgery on like the 26th of December, and that like next day, whenever that Friday was, and or something, whatever it was, man. That next day it was a Saturday or something, and then I had to get that surgery done again. To you know, and so like I'm like, when it be there, cool. I get to actually go up under anesthesia, and so but that just that get you know mine was done at the hospital, although they don't always have to do it in the hospital, but my insurance says the hospital. But otherwise they have like outpatient surgery facilities around the area. Um. Anyway, I hope this video finds you all well. I don't know when I'm gonna do a next new video. I'm not doing any new music because I did what I was. Y'all supposed to know the schedule. Y'all supposed to know the timeline. I'm trying to get my music on the air. What I'm saying, the right way. I ain't just trying to make a phone call. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to promote. I'm trying to send out letters. I'm trying to tweet, send out pictures, trying to do all that kind of stuff so I can make it. You know what I'm saying? But not out of nothing specific, just so I can make it. You know what I'm saying? I want the fame and the money. People. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's money over fame. Cause if you trying to be famous, you ain't gonna always have the best of the best. But if you got the money, you can pay for the best of the best. And if you got the money, you can also pay people to stay away. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with it. Let's see. But really, what I'm doing, trying to concentrate on, is the government. Cause, like, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I have my own PDF magazine. It's called Michael's PDF magazine, and it is a magazine specifically about the government. And man, this is like my second issue that's coming out, so I really want to thank y'all. My first issue went off as a hit. In my opinion, I'm getting I'm not getting any bad feedback or readings or anything like that from my magazine. But that's something I want to keep going with. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I done started my template. I done started typing it out before my surgery. But I'm just wore out. But it is what it is. Like I'm just sleep. I just sleepy. And kind of, yeah, your body kind of just feel beat up. Yeah, yeah. See, I don't know if you Notice not, but I had not one but two, surgeries like within yeah, like 3 days of each other. And I was like, like a few days ago, like, cool, man, I'm starting to see better. And it's getting better. And ooh, I can actually cook for myself. I can see the stove now. So I can see the refrigerator. Well, I can see the refrigerator, and that was like in it. I can actually, I can do all of that, and I can see what's in the freezer in the cabinet, so I can cook. Went to cook me something to eat, man. That just took out my whole day. I mean, I so broke down, bro. I got so sleepy and whatnot and bewildered. I was like, man. But I don't know if it ain't worth it. It's not. What's worth it is when I, write my PDF magazine. You know, but like I said, I have some time, but not a lot of time. See, I told you all that I would make my magazine. I would put my magazine, my second issue out like the first quarter of this year, and I meant it. And so it's January. Things like January 10th, and yeah, 10, 11, 12, whatever it is, man. I'm sleepy. Anyway, whatever the case might be, it is what it is, and it's gonna be how it's gonna be. So don't ask me about music, cause I'm on that government stuff. I'm trying to I'm about my PDF magazine, Michael's PDF magazine. It's my own magazine specifically about politics, and so I already did the first issue that came out last year. I think if I'm not mistaken, it came out May or June of last year or something like that. And the next issue will come out the first part of this year, which is 2019. And it's like January, February, March, maybe the first part of April. But yeah, I'm gonna be an honest person, man. I'm looking at really hitting it hard. For me to do a magazine spread, man, a magazine takes me 3 to 5 days. It don't even matter if it's weekends, weekdays, whatever it might be, 3 to 5 days. So I'm looking at have everything ready. Hmm. Let's see, about sometime in February. Like the last part. I don't want to say no date. So let's say the 15th through the 30th, if there is a 30th. Hmm. I know it's the 25th, so let's go with the 15th through the 25th. All right, and that's when I'm gonna have my magazine issue out, the second one. And so I want to thank y'all and have a great day.